Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome again in this series of video in which I try to improve the usability of TechDraw. So this is FreeCAD main, right? And this is the current state of well, not exactly, because here I have used separated tools instead of the unified dimension tools that I made in the past, and that is already in main. But so there is a lot of tools in TechDraw, and the toolbars are really messy. Like, it's all mixed together. So for example, here you have you have the dimension toolbar, and then you have some dimension tools here, and then you have some dimension modifying tools here, and then here you have also what is this again? Oh no, oh yeah, this is dimension tools as well. This is like the annotation for area, I think. Yeah. And for arc length, so basically you have dimension tools in all the toolbars, and then you have some cosmetic drawing tools, but you have, look at this, cosmetic circle here, cosmetic circle here, basically the same tool, no tooltip, you don't know what it does, right? And then you have like many tools that should not be in the toolbar, basically, like this one, increase the number of decimals of a dimension. It's, or even the stack view, should it be a tool in the toolbar? I don't think so, and it makes the workbench appear so difficult. It's very, for new users, I think it's very bad that it's so complicated. So yeah, so the idea is that I improve this situation by basically making a context menu. So when you right click on main, you see you get this, and if you select something, it's always the same. Basically, you have those functions which are basically also in the code. It's duplication of the exporting functions, so it's also a mess in the code. But basically, toggle frames is this tool. Well, it's doing the same as this tool. And then export, we have 3 export here. In the tools we have only 2, we don't have export PDF, I don't know why. And then print all page is also here. Yeah, so the context menu is duplication of commands, but and it's not contextual, so it's not depending on what you click. And so let's have a look at how AstoCAD is doing, right? Doing this. So you see the toolbar is very much smaller, right? And the idea is that a lot of tools have been removed from the toolbar and just at the correct position in the contextual menu, right? So if you right click on the page, you have the page basically things like redraw page, which is still here because it's like an important feature. But then you have update template, so you right click on the template and you get update template fields. That makes a lot more sense, right? And then you have the 3 export commands, right? Not duplicated function, but basic, and also this new export page as PDF, which was not in main, and turn view frame, right? So you have the functions that make sense for the right click. Okay, and now what if you select a view, for example? Well, if you select a view, you basically have, let's say you are here, oh, you cannot select this. Well, what do you need? You need to change the stack order, right? And instead of having to search for it, right? Where is it? No, you right click on the view and you get the stack order. That just makes sense. And you also have the lock unlock view, which is also in here, right? So it's yeah, it's kind of basic stuff. But so you right click a view, you have the stack order, you have the lock, you select a face, you get hatch face, you select a line, you get the change appearance of selected lines. So you can then change, you know, the weight and the color of the line. And if you select a dimension, then you get the dimension modifiers, right? Like repair dimension references. So if you have a broken dimension, you select it and you right click, right, on it. Although it doesn't work in the tree yet. Like the tree contextual menu is separated from the right click on the view, so I also need to change, like, to improve the this. But yeah, so if you have a broken dimension, you can click here and you basically have all the modifiers for dimensions that appear when you right click. So increase and decrease, insert prefix, customize the label, because basically all of those are customizing the label. Like this one also is customizing the labels, right? So yeah, all the repair, yeah, and I think that's about it. Let me see. Yeah, we have, and the toolbars have been reorganized. For example, now you have for cosmetic drawing tools, you have like group in which you have all the lines, right? So you have lines through 2 points, parallel line, perpendicular line, all together. While before, if you look at how it was done, you have like, where is it? Line that is alone here, and parallel line is here with perpendicular line. Why here? I don't know. So same for circle, you have circle here and then another. So basically it's just making more sense, right? You have circle with 2 points. So yeah, so that's about it. Reorganizing, I can tell you a lot, like why is this tool was in this toolbar, why when this and this toolbar is like the center line toolbar. I think something like this. Let me see. Yeah, it's the center lines toolbar, but this tool that was called center line, it wasn't in this toolbar. Oh no, it's here in this toolbar in the middle. Let me show you. So yeah, just a little bit of reorganization. Yeah, you see it's here, center line. Just a bit of reorganization and trying to make things that so that they make more sense. And coming next, I think I will work on the spreadsheet view tool with a task panel, and that lets you create, like, directly make small spreadsheets on the task panel, rather than having to select, you know, a spreadsheet view, clicking a tool and then modifying in the property panel the range and this. So yeah, so spreadsheet tool, and also I want to make like drawing tool that works better, because those cosmetic tools, it's like you have to first select points, so they are not very powerful and they're kind of clunky. Yeah, and you're like, so I maybe I will try to make the situation better, because also we have like those tools that they don't make a lot of sense. So yeah, so that's for later, and I guess that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.